everyone, and welcome to Clarissa Moon Talks to the Stars Fringe Edition!
Yay!
You've seen him on the news, and now you are seeing him at Fringe. From Florida Man, please welcome J. Scott Browning and Adam Murray.
Yay!
Hi.
So first of all, in a few words, why don't you describe the show?
Okay, the show is basically about Florida Man as if all of the headlines happen to one person named Florida Man.
And there's also an audience interactive element to the show. How does that work?
There are so many Florida Man headlines that we were able to look at to kind of write the story about, so we decided to give a choose your own adventure style, except we're calling it choose your own headline. So before every show, the audience is given 3 headlines, and they get to vote on which headline they would like to see performed on stage, and that headline becomes the third act of the play.
In your show, how do you make the character of Florida Man more than just the start of a crazy headline?
It's just me.
Literally, Clarissa, he is the living embodiment of Florida Man. That's why I cast him.
What do you mean by that?
He's just...
I would love to know what you mean by that. I have yet to know. I'm curious.
You're an all-around lovable guy.
That's Florida Man.
Yeah, that's Florida Man. But you're crazy and you're zany. You're very...
Get into all sorts of predicaments.
You have some of the most amazing stories, like, that should be and could be Florida Man headlines.
Can you think of any of those now?
I went out one night with some friends, and we were supposed to go mudding, a typical Florida pastime.
What is mudding?
You have no idea what mudding is? Are you from Florida?
I am.
You get in like a Jeep or a truck or something, you go look for mud and just drive around and try to get stuck, unstuck the vehicles, and drive again. And so then we went near the train station, the Tri-Rail station. We went driving through the woods and ended up on the tracks, but there's like a precipitous drop-off on either side, so we couldn't turn around, so we kept going. We ended up in this clearing in front of CarMax on I-95 that it's lit up like a stadium. So we're like, oh, we got to turn around, and we got the car stuck on the tracks because like the transmission got stuck between the tracks.
Okay.
So we got out and started throwing rocks underneath the tires in order to get like enough built up to back up and leave. And as we came out, there were like 30 cop cars waiting for us because they were doing a sting because people were robbing the CarMax at night. And they found us. And like, listen, people go back there for one of 2 reasons. Either to have sex or to steal cars. And I don't see any tools. I'm like, okay, all right. If it keeps us out of jail, then more than happy to, well, I don't know. But yeah, so.
So there you go.
That's quite a story.
Was that a Florida Man enough?
Yeah, that's pretty, I would say that's pretty Florida Man. So let's see if you know your Florida Man headlines. We're going to play a game.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So I have some Florida Man headlines. Some of them are true and some of them are false.
Okay.
And you will try to guess if each one is true or false.
That sounds so hard. There's so many you wouldn't believe.
The first headline is, Florida Man flashes buttocks at IHOP after impersonating a police officer to get free food.
Yeah, that's true. That one is 100% true.
I'm going with Adam. Like, I'm just here.
That is true.
Yeah.
That
Was it Jacksonville? Wasn't that Jacksonville?
is I'm not sure.
Okay.
It was Adam.
Yeah.
Let's
Was
be
that
honest.
you?
Yes,
Oh.
that's why he was so confident.
Yeah.
All right, our next headline is, Florida Man beheads Barbie dolls, puts them on fence to ward off neighborhood kids.
I don't know about that one. I feel
Yeah,
like
I'm gonna
it's
say
not-
no. I'm gonna say that
it's
one's
not
false.
crazy enough.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that
It's
one's
not
false.
crazy.
Clarissa.
That is false.
Yeah.
Our next headline is, Florida Man convicted of burying ex-reporter in concrete for his Magic the Gathering collection.
I mean, that's plausible.
That's pretty crazy.
That's
I'm gonna
plausible.
say yes.
That is true.
Yes.
Our last headline, Florida Man hired a stuffed owl for his defense attorney.
That could go either way, really.
Yeah.
Cameraman says no.
Cameraman
I'm going with
says no, we'll
cameraman.
go with you, buddy.
We're going with
No.
cameraman.
That is false. That was actually a Colorado man.
Whoa! High five to the cameraman. They're having
Colorado man trying to give Florida man a run
Colorado
for his
man,
money.
yeah.
Wow.
It's not just in Florida. Well, you guys certainly know your Florida Man headlines. Thank you guys so much,
Thank
ladies
you.
and gentlemen. J. Scott Browning and Adam Murray.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Clarissa.